Incorporating a proper warm-up into your running is a cornerstone for injury prevention and further improvement. Starting each workout with the following stretches and drills will ensure your path to better running biomechanics and longevity. With running offering so many health benefits and physical benefits, we want to decrease the amount of injury and risk associated with training. Next clip is Sandy Schaefer, a human movement specialist, explaining how we do the active hip stretch.
Okay, now we're going to do the calf stretch we worked on. Again, you're in a stride stance. The back leg, the foot's going to be turned in slightly, so toes in, heels out. Weights on the back heel in the leg. Driving through there, try not to let the weight come off to that as we go through all the motions. As you go through here, you'll notice that the back leg stays straight and the hips are driven forward a lot like the hip flexor stretch. From here, we're going to do the same thing, keeping the weight in the heel. You can drive your hips forward with a little bit of a posterior tilt. Good. And back. Exactly the right pace. The more you press that heel down, the more you'll feel the calf stretch as you go. Good. A set of 10 of these. After you've done 10, you'll stay driven forward, legs straight, hips under. And then we're going to stay forward. Now we're going to do the hips drifting right and left or side to side. Feel the weight shift between the outside of the foot and the inside of the foot, all the time maintaining the pressure in the heel, not letting the toes come up. Perfect, just like that. Good, now we're going to work on the twisting motion. Right now we're going to do twisting, again, keeping that back leg posted, rotating the opposite forward and around. Excellent. If you feel or see the back hip drifting backwards as you rotate towards it, again, press forward, maintain the weight in the heel, and work around. Excellent. Again, a set of 10 in each position. Good.
After you've completed the active hip stretch, you can start with a number of drills. One of the first drills we're seeing here is just the arm swing. So you can practice bringing those elbows back, driving those arms forward. If you're having a cadence issue, which we will address later, you can correct that by using your arms. Whatever pace your arms are swinging at, your feet will try to match. Next, you can follow it with what we call fast feet and high knees. Here you really want to focus on pressing your feet down. The natural spring loading in your Achilles tendon and connective tissue will pop your foot back up. Here's the front view of high knees, fast feet. So if you think of just pulling up your knees, it's going to go a little slower. And you can see Long here doing a very good example of now he's pressing down with his feet and his legs automatically go faster. Now this is the forward lean. So what we're trying to figure out is at what point, at what angle, and you're leaning from the ankles, do you start to fall off balance? Once you find that angle, okay, so it was right before his hands hit, that's the forward lean that you want to have when you run. So that forward lean really helps you in running because you're using gravity to keep you going forward. So your body just leans forward and then your feet just maintain that angle. Here we have karaoke's. So this is going to be in the frontal plane. Forward and back, forward and back. You can step one foot behind you, one foot in front of you, whichever order you want. Okay, so then we kind of practice that abduction and adduction. And these are strides where we take long steps. Okay, you can think of walking on the moon. You can think of trying to run through really muddy puddles, where you're trying to drive and get as much distance on each stride as possible. Okay, and these are knee lifts. We notice I'm trying to keep opposite arm with the opposite knee, so contralateral movements. So these are also called skips. And then you can finish up with heel kicks. So having a proper heel kick at the end of your run is very, very important. If you ever watch the end of a marathon or even just a shorter distance sprint, their heel will come all the way up to their butt. 3 key components to fast running are a fast cadence, a forward lean, and a good strong back leg drive. To review these key components, we'll go over each one. So fast feet we covered with a cadence. We want around 180 steps per minute. And then here you can see a nice forward lean, and that lean comes from the ankles. It does not come from the hips. Then next we have that strong back leg drive, where you really want to have that hip and the knee locked out and driving forward with that other knee. And you put it all together, a good arm swing, and you have a nice long stride length, 180 cadence, a good forward lean, and a strong back leg drive. And we'll finish up by showing you a few examples of some elite runners. So here we have the Los Angeles Half Marathon champion, and this is at half speed, just to give you an idea how fast they're going. And then you can see that nice long stride, forward lean, heel kicks. Here's second place. Great arm swing. Third place. You know, they almost look effortless. When your running biomechanics are honed in, running should feel, almost like you're riding a bicycle if you look at his legs. Just cyclical, forward, back, forward, back. And then you just add pace to it, and then that's where the speed comes in. So we want good running biomechanics first, and then we add speed. And there's our female champion. So hopefully this is a big help for you. So give some of the drills a test run, and we'll look forward to seeing you back at Quixotic Racing.